Happening coffee and donuts for grown-ups, man. TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. TGIB. Thanks goodness it's boxing this weekend. I got a new one, TGIB. Thank goodness it's some boxing this weekend, the final weekend of the month of January, the first month of boxing. So we closing out the final weekend of January with some boxing, and not just tomorrow, but we have fights tonight. If you just into boxing and you like watching boxing, don't forget, do not front on Pro Box, people. Do not front on Pro Box. Pro Box is always giving us something to watch. You're going to see future champions and whatever come from off of Pro Box. So we have Pro Box tonight, and Pro Box got a nice little card going on. So yes, the final weekend, and then tomorrow we're going to get our answer with what is going on with who's going to win. Now this of course Stevenson to your Lopez. Yeah. So we want to see what's going to happen tomorrow. Most likely, people picks is staying the same that they've been staying. Mike Rum, a lot of people is picking Shakur Stevenson to come off with an easy victory against Teofimo Lopez. So that could be the case. But like I said, if you can't wait no longer and you're licking your chops and waiting to see tomorrow's outcome between Teo and Shakur, well, just take it easy, take a deep breath. We got some boxing that's going to hold us over for some hours. So, that's good. And I think Pro Box is a good way to hold us over until we get to the full course main meal, which is Saturday. And that's something that everybody is waiting for. And not just the main event between those two, but the entire card. There's some good matchups and some good matchups on here. And people's going to be making noise. I got my brother in the building, one of my favorites, Cam J Network. What's up, Cam? So it's the final words, bro. I'm tired, y'all. I actually been doing some other shit. I'll hip y'all to that later. It comes to some legendary hip-hop dance shit. But y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. But like I said, we got Pro Box holding us over until tomorrow. Go check out what's happening with Pro Box. It's going to be a good night of boxing. I'll let you guys know if you're not informed yet who's actually on the Pro Box card. I'll pull up my other device. I'm up here at work, putting in work. You know what I mean, Cam? I'm at work, putting in work, man. Just having some fun, But anyways, man, listen. Before I get to all that other stuff, I'm going to tell y'all this. This is why, as a content creator and a fan of the sport, I'm just here for pure entertainment. I don't care about what these fighters, these athletes do in their regular time and their regular lives. I'm really not concerned with that. But at the same time, I don't wish any of them any malice or harm. But it depends on what they're doing. It depends on what they doing in their personal life outside the ring. I don't really give a damn about that. I really don't. And this is why people always keep these what we call tabloids going on. Remember, we used to have the tabloid magazines. Now we got content creators doing this tabloid shit, okay? And I don't say much, but I'm gonna say this, and y'all can read in between the lines. Now, some news had came out about something that's supposed to have been a big deal, so I know all them haters is looking stupid right now. But Cam, I ain't got to say the name. I ain't got to say the name of the individual, but you know what I'm talking about. People always running their goddamn mouths, thinking they know everything that's going on in the world, don't know a damn thing. They don't even know about themselves, but they're going to tell you what's going on with somebody in a situation. Stay the hell out of these boxers' business outside the ring, because you don't be knowing a damn thing. Y'all don't even be knowing what's going on with these boxers inside the ring enough for you to even be bothering with them, what they got going on in their personal lives outside the ring. So I gotta speak on that, but I ain't gonna speak in depth because, like I said, I don't do that. But look again, y'all look stupid. Won't y'all just quit and shut the fuck up? That's what y'all need to do. But y'all still bringing the same bullish energy into 26, and y'all talking about y'all want to make the sport better. But stop bothering these damn fighters in their personal lives and leave them the fuck alone. However they live their life, whatever they going through, no matter if they committing crime or not, mind your motherfucking business. Because every time you turn around, they making y'all look stupid. I never seen a bunch of people worry about somebody's personal life and don't know what's going on. They ain't even worrying about their own personal life. I hate that. Mind y'all business. We here for entertainment. I don't know where you new fans come from. Take this shit back to what it used to be. We worrying about the entertainment. We don't care about what they got going on in their personal lives. And then if they get to talking some personal shit, we ain't supposed to entertain that shit. We be like, all right, that's cool, but we here, you know what I mean? So, enough is said on that. Alright, so y'all look fucking stupid. Again. But I think they like looking stupid. You know what I mean, Cam? I think motherfuckers just really like looking stupid because I really think this is one of the best ways for them to get some damn attention because they ain't getting enough attention from their loved ones, my man. I leave that personal shit alone. I don't bother it, but when the outcome come, I'm definitely gonna motherfucking hit you upside y'all fucking heads. Shut the fuck up, mind y'all business, worry about them as an entertainer or a damn athlete. I don't give a fuck if they beating somebody upside the head, they ain't got shit to do with me. They ain't beating me upside the head, they ain't beat mine upside the head, so I ain't gotta go on no motherfucking handcuffs. Stay for the entertainment, that's what we here for. Stay out of these athletes' personal lives and worry about your own personal life. Cause half of us ain't got our shit together and we try to criticize somebody else. Get the fuck up on out of here, that's not boxing talk. That's not boxing talk. Boxing is strictly talking about boxing. Not what the fuck they got going on with baby mama 1, baby mama 2, and this, that, and the other. He getting chased down by drug dealers and all that bullshit. Just leave it alone. I heard the Michael Jackson song. It's so warm over the HLB, don't make any sense. I know. Yeah, like I'm saying, smash the like button. But you know, like I said, we got some pro box fights tonight, man. You know, a little appetizer for the hungry man appetite for the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? Let's talk about this card that we got going on. So we got Jacob Bank versus William Skull. Skull fighting tonight. A 10-round super middleweight bout. And damn, that's coming on early. Cause you know when they fight overseas, it's kinda early. Yeah, so Skull is fighting tonight. Jacob Bank, that's his opponent. I didn't really look into it to really figure out a winner, but I probably would take Skull. Yeah, I'm looking at that. So I'll take Skull in that fight. To be honest with you, what else we got going on this weekend? I'm looking at everything. But tomorrow card is definitely good. Yeah, tomorrow's card is definitely gonna be popping. Tomorrow, I like it. I know people have been putting their bets in. On the fight, so we gonna see, baby. We're gonna see. So listen, of course we're not surprised about any of this. We know that the betting odds didn't move for Shakur and Teofimo Lopez because it's the same. Now here's the thing, right? We know he can if he really put his ump into it. But is Shakur gonna really go out and really put on a performance that he never put on against Teofimo Lopez? You understand what? That's the question. Yeah, the Pro Box card is Pro Box is nice, man, and I like Pro Box, man. Pro Box is nice. They Pro Box is nice. You can't front on Pro Box, man. I like Pro Box. They been keeping us entertained. When the other promoters ain't giving us nothing, they been giving us a whole lot, a little something, right? Yeah. Yep. Who you like? What's your main attraction for the Pro Box card? Cam. Cause I think what else we got? I'm pulling them up now. Let me see. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, saying a lot of people saying Cure gonna stop him. Yeah, and here's the crazy thing. This is what I don't like. When we have a fighter that's not known for stopping guys, that's not Shakur's style. That's not Shakur Stevenson's style at all. Shakur ain't no stopper. So, my question is, and we never seen T.O. get stopped. We ain't never seen T.O. get stopped, so I'm not saying it's impossible. But what is the root meaning of feeling that way? What is the root reason of thinking that he may stop Teofimo Lopez? And on top of that, he has soft hands. His hands is kind of brittle. So what we getting? So we got brittle hands about to stop some damn body that hasn't never really been stopped? Something going on. It just don't make no sense to me, my man. I don't understand. Everybody talk about his damn hands, but they talking about he gonna stop T.O. Make that make sense. Yeah, that's gonna be hot. Yeah, Francis and Scarborough. Yep. Ben Johnson. Yeah, Jordan Roach. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Pro Box, man. I'm checking it all out. But here we go. I mean, why is it because people want to see T.O. get knocked out? Because we know Brittle ain't knocked out. It feels like I'm in North Pole almost. How you too? Oh yeah, David. Yeah, Whitmire. That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. I think it's just because people really want to see knockouts. I think that's what it is, Cam. I think boxing fans today, these newer boxing fans, they want to see knockouts. That's all they talk about. And once we start talking about guys who's not known for knocking guys out, knocking people out, nah. Now, I can see the logic in it. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I mean, but how's he gonna stop him? Is he punch? Either T.O. ain't that durable, or Shakur just gonna have some special shit come out of somewhere. I don't know what they talking about. I hate when they talk about God is not big on stopping people, stopping somebody that ain't never been stopped. That don't make no sense.
Thank you,
Yes, sir. That don't make no sense. A guy who's not big on stopping somebody, gonna stop somebody that hasn't really been stopped. Quay, what's up, sis? Dope show as always. I'm up here just bullshitting a little bit, Quay, you know what I mean? Just talking about, cause I ain't gonna be talking about the fights no more. until the fight's happening. Yeah, I know you are, but keep doing what you doing, sis. You be burning. And that's the way it is. You only supposed to go F with the people that F with you, sis. And we been down for the crown like Brown since day one. Ain't nothing never gonna change. And hopefully I get to run into your ass. That still ain't changed either. You know what I mean? I'll be over that way soon, somewhere near there. Somewhere near there, not too far from there. You know how we is. I'm still TWT. It started from there. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't fuck with people, don't fuck with you. That's why the people that comes in my chat is people who I fucks with them too. You see what I'm saying? I don't fuck with everybody. Queen, you know that. You know I don't even like everybody. And I'm not even an evil person. I don't like everybody because everybody's not likable. They're not. I don't give a damn how much spitfire they got on their content. I don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? But getting back to Shakur, where everybody talking about he gonna stop T.O. What they got going on? What you mean, peanut brittle is gonna stop a dude that ain't never been stopped before? When y'all gonna stop doing this capping and boxing? Shit, y'all know how I feel about T.O. You know what I mean? Y'all know how I feel about Shakur, but one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna say these motherfuckers gonna do something that they don't do. T.O. ain't never been knocked out. Who's had knocked him out? He ain't even been knocked down a lot of times. What the fuck? And when the last time Shakur Stevenson had any kind of stoppage? When his water pipes got backed up, the shit stopped flowing? When the last time he stopped some damn body? What do you mean? I get this weak science is not how hard you hit, it's how you hit him and where you hit him at. Huh? Cause I know he ain't stopping him by no headshots. I can understand working to the body, because anybody can be stopped to the body. But then again, everybody can't be stopped to the body, because I done seen a fight when a fighter was putting on a great body assault and couldn't even drop a motherfucker. Yeah, because see, all this that everybody's predicting, Queen talk about knockout, this, that, and the other. Slow down. Put y'all guns back in y'all holsters, jump in front of the goddamn air conditioner and cool off that little hot flash that you got going on. Because we talking about two guys who's not really exciting inside the ring also. Neither one of these guys is quite exciting. I mean, T.O. probably he has a little more exciting bouts than Shakur, but he's not even exciting as he can be. Because he's like an Etch-a-Sketch, you know, or the Dow Jones, he's up and down, so you don't know what you're getting. But still, he's not a guy that's going to be super aggressive unless he know he can be aggressive against you. See, T.O., his whole thing is, if he know he got you athletic-wise, then that's when he's going to get at you. You know what I'm saying? But he got to know that he's going to get at you, so he's not going to jump at your core like that. He's not going to try to jump at your core like that for one reason out of many. Shakur young. Shakur still has his reflexes is still fresh. So he's not going to jump on Shakur like that. But he has to, because if he don't jump on Shakur, it's going to work against him. Because T.O. weakness is what? He's not a good thinker. So when he's in there with an opponent who has to make him think about his very next move, then he ain't gonna be too damn effective. So he needs to see a disadvantage in his opponent that would be advantage for him. And normally the advantage that he's looking for is the athleticism. That's what it is. That's what he's looking for. He's not looking for to have the advantage over these guys in speed, punching power, IQ. I'd never seen that. He just looking for an overall guy he can get over on. But trust me, when it comes to talking about guys really testing themselves and things like that, these guys be half pump faking too. So I don't know why everybody keep opening up their mouths and keep talking about what's going to happen when we know we got two guys that's a damn violin fest. Hey, Cassandra, Grand Rising to you, love. How you doing? when we know we got two guys in there that's like somewhat like a violin fest, what we talking about? I hope they make the fight up the Hard Rock Cafe. They need to be smashing pumpkins and all that. Because the whole thing is this, and this is important. And I've been talking about this since the mention of this fight. The most important thing is not about who wins the fight or lose the fight. It's about the both of them, because both of these dudes put up a shitty performance. Because they got to get graded together. You can't grade one. You can't grade one without grading the other. You may see that one perform better, but as a whole, because see, they a unit far as a whole. You know, the only thing that separates them is whose side you on and which one you rooting for. But other than that, it's both for their duties to put on a bout. There go my baby. Hey, Big Illy, how you doing, love? Oh, girl, I didn't see you this morning. I ain't got much. Yeah, I got man breasts, but not breast. Girl, you ain't got me hot. Y'all, hey, Big Illy, that's my baby, y'all. Y'all hear me? Ain't no secret. That's my baby right there. Got me sweating. My name ain't even Keith. Salute to you, Big Illy. That's my baby, man. That's my baby. I see Big Illy. We get that's my coffee. I already got my coffee, but goddamn, that's my coffee right there. But like I was saying, man, this nonsense with this fight, but like I was saying, it's important that both of them put on a good performance. We've seen fights where you're going to get a winner and a loser, but what do we say about that bout? Man, that day they got busy. We don't really care about who actually lost, because somebody deserved to win, somebody deserved to lose. But we talking about guys that came in and got busy. For a prime example, we couldn't complain too much about Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason. Nobody could downplay Sam Noakes. Sam Noakes came to rumble. They both came to rumble. They came to put in their work, and they put smiles on the fans' face. You know what I'm saying? Smiling from cheek to cheek, corner to corner. Because it's about the overall performance too. That's when these two dickheads is partners. Because it takes two to dance. We're paying our tickets for two motherfuckers, not one. So they both gotta perform. Because if one just put on a good performance and the other one is shitty, that's not a boxing match. That's not a good fight. That's not good at all. And that's why we'll be complaining, about these dudes not putting on a good performance. So the thing is with that, the most important thing that is very essential that Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, no matter and they win or they lost, they both equally got to put on a damn show together. Because for me, this one is going to set the bar like, okay, we really going to start giving these guys a couple dollars. Oh, we ain't. We know T.O. been trying to get big money fights for the longest. He had some very monumental matches that should have brought a whole lot of Daffy Warbucks, but it didn't. You know what I mean? You still have to be a selling product. And then if you're a slow on the shelf motherfucker going against another slow on the shelf motherfucker, it's not gonna be good. And that's why the ticket sales is not moving. You figured we would hear that the ticket sales would get better. They hasn't. The ticket sales is moving slow as molasses. And I think right now, y'all, at this very time, at the beginning of 26, ticket sales ain't moving for nobody for real. And I think it's just people without realizing that we on the same time. It's like, yo, we not doing this like this. We only gonna really get excited, and we really only gonna put our money out for what we trust in. What's up, Dan?
Hey, buddy, did you see tape up here?
No.
Which whole tape?
Nope. Y'all know what I mean? Hey, Quay, won't you come on there? Quay, won't you come on there? I'll be over there, but, I ain't been on a panel. Some days, y'all know me, man. I don't mind getting on panels, because I know I'm welcome on the panels that I can go on, but y'all know me. Sometimes I like to talk, and sometimes I like to sit back kick my feet up, you know what I mean? But yeah, it definitely, Cam, the next time you go on, bro, I'm coming on. Cause it's been like a couple weeks since I've been on. And hopefully when I do decide to come on there, we come on there at the same time, we gonna bring the property value up, bro. You know what I mean? But this is just talking about this shit. Cause the boxing fans are getting fed up. We're not getting no bang for our buck. Let's talk about it. What's going on, my guy? Exactly. They both are an hour away. This is bad. Yeah, let's talk about it. This is bad. Queen say they don't know that version of me, Crush. I know they don't, sis. They're buying the buck out. Yes, I'll be live Sunday recapping the fight. So, yes, I'm going to come on with you Sunday. That would be dope. I love seeing the ladies chop it up. Yeah, I'm trying to do a thing with the ladies, but you know, since I ain't the ladies' man like that, I can't get the ladies to rock out with me. I ain't saying the ladies don't fuck with me. I just ain't Clansman McClain, you know what I mean? My man C-Man Ruffin, you know what I mean? The goddamn, the chicken sauce master, you know, he got that thing for the goddamn ladies. You know what I mean? The ladies, in order for me to get the ladies on a panel with me, and I'm just doing the dude, I don't know what's wrong with the ladies. I don't know. They gotta be in a raunchy mood just to, you know, be on the live with Crush. You know what I mean? Yes, C-Man Ruffin gets the ladies, man. Alright, Quinn, I'm gonna hit you up sometime this morning when I get off the clock. Hell yeah, yeah. See, I get with my goddamn sis. Let me tell y'all something now. And this is respect to you ladies, right? See, you see how quick my sister just get with me and we make a plan. And y'all know even my girl Big Illy, my sexy. Now the ladies heard me. Now, I ain't gonna put everybody's name out there, but they heard me saying I wanted to do something with the ladies. But since I ain't, you know, C-Man Ruffin or Gart Gable, you know what I mean? Since I ain't my bros, no, but I got Quee. I only need one. Just like a relationship, you don't need a whole lot. You just need the right one that adds up to many. You hear me? You hear what I'm saying? Don't make me pull the belt strap out on Friday and get this spanking ass. Yes, I ain't even worrying about it. I just know when I want to get at you for another reason, you better respond to that or we gonna have problems, girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? Quiz, who they think they playing with? They don't know, bro, it's Mr. Pop-Up. I'll pull up on their asses. Yeah, I know her, baby. That's my baby. I'm just saying. I know you will, Illy. I know. We can have our ceremony on there too, goddamn. Yeah, you know me. I talk to them. They don't even know how spicy I can get, quick. Now some of them know. Like Big Illy, she's spicy too. We didn't set the goddamn chats off a couple times, but they don't really know. You know, they think they're getting all the treats with the guys. They don't know. I am the one. Queen, they don't know. Boy, Queen, they think the motherfuckers is something. You know what I mean? Queen, they think the other one's like, yeah. They don't know. I'll make you love me tonight, goddammit. Shit smashed like...
You can't unlock that, right?
No. Probably gonna have to reset it for, I'm gonna have to go up to the mez and hit that switch. I probably have to go over to the mez and hit the switch for that door so it can unlock. Yeah! They have no idea, Queen. They don't fucking know. And I ain't telling them a damn thing. Find out on your own. Yeah, sub to my man, let's talk about it. That's my fucking guy. What's going on, Chad? You good? Yeah, it's freezing like a motherfucker. Been had my shit on all motherfucking night. God damn, y'all. Oh yeah, that's my baby right there. Yes. But yeah, like I said, they both really got to put on a good performance. So I don't want to beef this fight up to be more than what we don't know just yet, because we have to base off of what these two young men has been given as far as their energy when it comes to them performing in the ring. That's what it is. Yo, there he go. I got little big bro in the building. Listen, I'm letting y'all know now, right? I already told y'all can't call BBO Sombrero no more. That name is retired. Yeah, can't wait to see the fight, BBO. Y'all know BBO name is not Sombrero no more. Alright, his name is the Wild Buck. Alright, so when y'all want to get the nickname, call BBO the Wild Buck. That motherfucker be buck wildin'. Salute to you, bro. Oh yeah, can't wait to see these fights, man. Can't wait. Like I said, BBO, the main important thing, no matter who wins and who loses between Shakur and Tio, the main thing is that both of them as a unit gotta put on a hell of a performance, because I think we talking about how critical things can be for some fighters, but I think this is a final call for Tio and Shakur, as far as ever crossing over to that big money that they looking for. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Right. Last night, what, BBO, what happened? Because it was some funny stuff last night. Yeah, BBO be snapping Mike Rim. Yo, they be cutting up, man. What's up, Burkhardt?
Hey, good morning.
Freezing cold. Hopefully Shakur finally shows me what he's been talking about for so long. I tell y'all what, I'm gonna go back to what they talk about, some damn knockout shit, right? It's gonna be a conspiracy going on. That's one thing I know. It's definitely gonna be a conspiracy. All right, let me see. Nope. Still locked. Listen, y'all, it's so freezing, right? It's in like damn near single temperatures here right now. So normally, you could use your key card or something to get into the buildings. This shit is freezing the system, y'all. It's freezing the system. That's how cold it is. Yes, sir. It's warm as shit over there. I'm ready to switch. They need to put that heating system right under this motherfucker. They do, for real. The knockout talk is beyond me. How and when? Exactly. They gonna say there's some snackish type of stuff going on. It's too damn cold, yeah. So now people can't even get into the building, and they can't even use their joints because it's so frozen, it freezes the system. Wow, that's amazing. That means stay your ass home. If you ain't got no reason to be outside, and they say, I ain't gonna call nobody niggas, because I don't like that word, but they say, Negroes don't like the cold. But I don't see how they don't like the cold, because stupid fools be outside. Man, don't be outside in this temperature if you ain't gotta go to work, school, doctor's appointment, anything else, and stay your ass in the house, okay? People just like to hear themselves talk because they think that they sound smart. People like to hear themselves talk because they think they sound smart. Just doing the building, your favorite content creator right there. My brother Just Do. That's talking about the last big Just Do. And here's the thing, I'm talking about the meaning behind Shakur and Tio. And here's the thing, Just. No matter who wins or who loses, what they both need to do together, they got to put on a hell of a performance. They got to put on a hell of a performance. I don't care if Shakur beats him. I don't care. But they got to both perform. They got to put on a performance. They got to give us something to, as when we do the recap about the fight, we talking about both of these guys. We talking about the fight as a whole, more so than what the winner do to win, than what the loser did to lose. You see what I'm saying? We need to have like, hey, they was getting at it, blah, blah, blah. We don't get enough of that in boxing. We've been getting it. Because I think this is the final call for Shakur and Tio. in my honest opinion. They better do something, you know, because they want the money. They want the money. But has they really been showing us that they worthy of the money? Overall, you know, they say no. And I want these guys to get paid, man. I really want these guys to get paid. I think this is the sport that you should get paid the most, period. I'm dead serious. I think the fighters should be getting the type of contract money or some good contract money that these athletes get playing on these teams. Because this is the most detrimental sport. And I think they should be compensated way better than they're getting compensated. You understand what I'm saying? I really feel that way. I really feel that way. They should be getting compensated in a way better way than they getting compensated for getting in the ring and putting their head on the line and their life on the line. You know, but like I said, everybody's talking about what they going to do. You know, Teofimo Lopez got the decoration, you know, he's decorated, lineal, this, that, and the other, but he ain't got the bank like that. Shakur got the skills to pay the bills, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 but the bank ain't like that. So they got to make it happen. And hopefully they gonna go in there and give us the fucking fight of the year and make sure that no other bout in 2026 even come close to touching this fight. You know, so they saying Shakur is going to stop him. Shakur is not a stopper like that, so I'm not going to put that on him. But I think he got outboxed his motherfucking ass. I don't think nobody's stopping anybody in this fight, to be honest with you. I don't think Shakur is going to stop T.O. I don't think T.O. going to stop Shakur. It may not even be a knockdown in this goddamn fight. You know, I don't even think this is something that you cannot expect for two guys that's not their damn style. So I'm not looking for Shakur Stevenson to be anything than what the fuck Shakur Stevenson is. So no, I'm not going to predict that Shakur is going to go in there, stop him or knock him out. I'm not saying he can't stop him. He can stop him. He ain't knocking him the fuck out. He can stop him. Putting them punches in the right place. And the only way you gonna stop that motherfucker is to the damn body. He ain't stopping nobody from no damn chin. Okay? So I'm gonna keep it real. Crush ain't gonna fake the funk on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that. I don't give a fuck if it's my favorite fighter. I'm not pumping him up. You know what I mean? Punks jump up to get beat down. All hell the queen, jab queen in the building. Keep jabbing their ass, sis. Keep jabbing their ass. They don't like it. So I ain't looking for none of that. And I'm gonna be one of the first ones to say, let some shit like that happen. I'm gonna be conspiracy minded. If something happened in that ring that don't normally happen with these two dudes, yes, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Listen, I'm gonna let you know right now. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if he knocked T.O. the fuck out, I'm gonna think he's on something. I'm keeping it real. And I like young boy. But if he go in there and knock him the fuck out, I'm going to think he's on something. And with me, y'all know how I get down. I don't even like to be like that. But I'm gonna be fucking real. If he go in there and knock him out, I'm letting you know. No disrespect to Shakur Stevenson fans. I'm going to say he's on something if he knocked this dude the fuck out. That's it. No, Shakur hasn't been hit yet. He's been tapped, but he hasn't been punched yet. And even if T.O. get a good punch on him, it ain't gonna hurt him like that. That's why I don't expect no knockdown or knockout from neither one of these guys. T.O. Power stayed back in motherfucker 135 with Jodeci. You know what I mean? T.O. Power was back there with God with let's chill. Let's stay a while. That's what I want to do. That's where his power at. Neither one of these dudes got power like that. Yeah. Then we talk about, so I can't expect but so damn much. I'm not going to overhype it. I'm going to be in the pocket with it. But let me see some strange shit happen in that goddamn ring that normally don't happen. And we know strange things happen in the sport of boxing. I'm just saying. Kambosos knocked T.O. out. Well, yeah, Kambosos is a C-level dude. Yeah, I said Jodeci, baby. Yes, I did. I said T.O. Power stayed back there with Jodeci at 135. Stay for a little while. That's where his power at. Matter of fact, not just him, there's a few fighters that went up in other weight classes, and they all should be singing Jodeci because that's where they punching power stayed the fuck at. It ain't move up. God, you got a lot of Jodeci punching power in boxing. It stayed. You know what I'm saying? That shit says spend the night with me tonight. Yeah, Ozzy Brothers shit. I'm tired of this nonsense. Trying to make punches and all that. Won't they be what they are? If they feather-fisted, pillow-fisted, so the fuck what? As long as they goddamn good. As long as they goddamn good, anything else should not matter. Shouldn't matter at all. But damn it, it better be a damn good fucking fight by the both of them. I'm on T.O. ass and I'm on Shakur ass. They better, I want to be hoarse in the morning when I go on cam. I want to be sounding like motherfucker goddamn whispers from off the whispers from off of Hoodlum. Remember the movie Hoodlum? Y'all know the gangster movie Hoodlum. Remember Whispers? Here's your time, Bumpy. That's how I want to be sounding come Sunday when we do the recap of this damn fight. You hear what I'm saying? If I'm talking like this on damn Sunday in this tone of voice, that mean I ain't happy. But I want to be sounding like Whispers. You know what I mean, Big Illy, my baby? I want to be sounding like Whispers. That was a damn good fight. You see what happened in the third round? I might need to have a little AI bring my voice up. I better be that damn excited come the next day when we do the fucking recap. And I ain't been hoarse and over a fight in a while. It ain't been that long ago, but you know. I love that movie. I done watched that movie about 2,000 times, baby. I love that movie. That's my movie. But the main thing is for these guys and everyone on the card to be successful. Now, I tell y'all what, there's a fight that's coming up, right? It's not on this card. Let's talk about the Barrios and Ryan Garcia card real quick, if y'all mind. Y'all like that card? Do y'all like the Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios card? The undercard is nice. It's nice. It's definitely nice. I wanted to talk about that real quick. Then we're gonna close out with fight weekend. I like that card. If y'all not aware of that card, I like the card. The only thing I disagree with that card is fucking Africa being the co-main event. Cause Africa don't deserve to be no co-main event, y'all. Richardson Hitchens does not deserve to be a co-main event. You know what I mean? And I like the card. I just don't like them to be the co-main event. But you know what's the most interesting matchup to me on that card? Frank the Ghost Martin and Nair Albright. Yeah, it's a good card. Yo, that is Ghost Martin and Nair and my man Albright. I didn't see that coming. I don't think any of us seen that coming. I like that. And shout out to my man, Mr. Albright, man. I seen this kid from his first professional fight and everything. Know his manager and promoter and all that. That's going to be a good fight. Now, I had spoken to a couple people about that fight, and they're expecting that to be a upset. They think Nair Albright can upset Frank Martin. Ooh. And we know styles make fights. If anything, we know styles make fights, right? We know that for a fact that styles makes fights. And Nair Albright, style can set anybody off. He's very off-wit and he's durable. He stays coming. When you think he's done, he's not done. I like that matchup. It's a good card, man. Good card. I I think that's a good card to back up Barrios and Ryan Garcia. Frank got to give you more. Yeah. It's like I like Frank. I know I like Frank. I like Frank Martin. He just needs to stay busy, and this is the thing with the sport of boxing that drives me nuts. They purposely giving us bullshit. Like I said recently, it's so many men in the sport of boxing. So you're not gonna have me think that everything that we getting to talk about is the best in the fucking game. No, it's not. We got a Black Murderers Row going on in today's boxing just like back then. Say, yep, boxing is Ike Turner pimping folks. Yeah, we got a Black Murderers Row in today's boxing right now. All right, and that's guys who never get shots at anything. Guys that never get a shot at any damn thing. Know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, y'all. But like I said, pro boxing tonight, if you want some damn boxing, some pro boxing tonight, gonna be a couple good fights on there tonight. Let me see. It's another fight on that Barrios and Ryan Garcia fight that's pretty interesting to me. But I'm going back to core real quick because that's the main thing. That's the biggest thing of the weekend. The last fight card of the month of January. And I already gave January's grade. So right now, overall grade for boxing in the month of January, right now, I gave it a C. I gave it a C+. That's what I'm giving boxing. That's my boxing grade for the month of January. Because I'm going to start grading these months. I'm going to start grading these fights by the months. You know what I'm saying? If we get in a couple weeks, at least 2 weeks of boxing, you know what I mean? That's how I'm going to be doing it. Do something a little different. Because it's been months when we ain't get shit. Then there been some months when it been hot. We done had some months that the whole entire month was, every weekend there's something going on. There's good matchups too. So yeah, I'm definitely guarding it, but so far I got to give it a C+. All right, and we'll see what T.O. and my man Shakur Stevenson do tomorrow night. But the question is, how far does the needle move for the winner between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez? How much would the meter move for them for the winner? Would this really put them in the purse range that they trying to average at? Because I don't see it pitting them in anything else. All this, if he beat him, that makes him a future Hall of Famer. No, it don't do none of that shit. Stop it. Stop this bullshit. Stop it. You can't start judging these guys on if they future Hall of Famers until their career is definitely completed. All right? Not while this shit's still going on. It's hard to do that. Anything can fucking change. Okay? But, yeah. Would they make this a legendary fight? This is two guys who's predicted already to be Hall of Famers. Alright? These are two guys who's people have been talking about that will be Hall of Famers, because ain't nobody a Hall of Famer right now if they not in the Hall of Fame. Okay? Y'all gonna stop that shit too. I'm on your asses. I've been telling y'all since last year, stop saying somebody's a Hall of Famer and ain't been inducted into the Hall of Fame. How you gonna be somebody you ain't been inducted into this shit? Stop it. So no, they gotta be inducted, and it may take years. It's not a guarantee that everybody's gonna get in. It's fighters that retired 30 years ago that's just getting into the Hall of Fame. So just because you're the next few fighters that just retired, that don't mean you going right into the next class. They might, you know what I mean, skip you for a few years, and you sitting around and you wondering why, man, I know this my favorite fighter should have been in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? But then, once again, you got fighters in the Hall of Fame. Well, not fighters. There's fighters that should be in the Hall of Fame that's not in the Hall of Fame. With accolades and all. So, we don't know. We don't know, but I tell you what, none of these young boys, not my favorite fighter. If you got a favorite fighter, ain't none of them motherfuckers Hall of Famers. So stop saying it. Say future. Potential. But not Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame is motherfuckers that's already in the Hall of Fame. Stop doing that. I hate that. A Hall of Fame is one that's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Okay? Terrence Crawford is Hall of Fame-ish. He ain't get inducted yet, but we know he's going in. Okay? That's prime example. You ain't a Hall of Famer into that damn ceremony. Stop trying to make your own shit and make up all type of stuff. No. But that's why this fight is important for the both of these guys, not to just go out there and be victorious against one another, but the main thing as a whole, they need to be successful amongst the fans. Look at it. The fight is slow motion. These are two guys that's from their tri-states, which is not too far from one another. And the tickets ain't moving. What that should be telling you about your favorite fighter if one of these guys is your favorite fighter. They don't move on the market like that. That's just what it is. Now there's something within these fighters that they not doing correct, to where they not where they should be or where they want to be when it comes to making that bank. That's just facts. You have to be a selling product. These fighters, they their own product. They're their own brand. And then you know what it is. Y'all know how it is. You got to be the brand that everybody want. Not the brand that everybody like. Because this shit that you like and you just like it. Just because you like it don't mean you're going to purchase it. Just because you like the way something look or smell don't mean you're going to purchase it. You understand what I'm saying? There's plenty things that we like, but I like the way they look, but I ain't going to buy it. Huh? That's what it is with these guys who can't sell a damn fight. As much as these two guys' names has been circulating in the sport of boxing, these two guys, their name is always in there. But these motherfuckers can't even sell out. They can't even sell out shit. And then y'all get upset. You get upset when these fighters say, man, what the fuck what I'm fighting him for? A lot of times we be thinking that's some punk ass shit. But no, those dudes, those fighters be looking at it from a business standpoint. It ain't always about, because they think this person got the highest percentage chance of beating them. No. What, especially if it's a fighter that brings in money. But I'm gonna tell y'all something that's not really true. And I get it. No, you just because you hot, that don't mean you can sell with everybody. That's not true. That's not true. I mean, a guy that sells, he gonna sell. And even when it look like his numbers is good, they may be bad numbers. You know what I mean? Especially if it's below his average, but it's above everybody else's average, but it's below his average. Y'all understand what I'm saying to you? So you have to be a selling product. and Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, equally has made themselves to be non-profitable when it comes to marketing a big fight, selling out the seats. Now, some people may say, man, well, look at it. They blaming it on the weather. Some people may blame it on the weather. Yeah, okay. Whatever the case may be. Because this time when these guys had fights and the weather wasn't bad at all. They just two known guys. They just two famous guys in the sport. See, rich and famous don't go together all the time. Rich and famous ain't gonna be together all the time. Some gonna be famous but never be rich. Some may be rich and never be famous. So you ain't gonna get rich and famous all the time. You got more famous fighters than rich fighters in the game, and that's just what it is. That's because your fighter is known. He got a known name. That don't mean he's a selling product, baby. That don't mean he's a selling product. He's just known. But he ain't a selling product. You know, everybody know about Pepsi, but do everybody buy Pepsi? No. You got people that buy Pepsi, but that's not everybody buying Pepsi. Everybody ain't buying Pepsi. People can still buy Coca-Cola, a Dr. Pepper, a Mountain Dew. You understand what I'm saying? Right, Quay? And these two dudes are not very marketable. That's just what it is. That's the facts. That's the truth on Shakur and T.O. They not marketable because they're not liked that way. They not liked that way. And I'm just going to throw my reasons out here for both of these guys. For Shakur, I think with him, Shakur whole thing with him is that Shakur could have had, it's a lot of fights that Shakur should have already had up under his belt. There's some matches that Shakur should have already had under his belt. Way before some of these other matches happened. That's just my opinion. Alright? But I've been watching him since 126. I know everything that's been around. He could have got to some shit before some other motherfuckers. Cause for real, he should have got the fucking Loma. Him and Loma should have been for it. You understand what I'm saying? He should have, that's his problem. He talked too much. And his actions ain't adding up to the way that he talked. And don't forget, because everybody got on a certain fighter about he saying fuck the fans. Okay? He done said fuck the fans more than once too, so we're not gonna do that. Because it could be any time that any of these fighters can say fuck the fans because they're getting fed up with y'all. I mean, and I ain't here to, but I'm keeping it real. So his mouth made him the market value that he is. His mouth, and then not really getting in the ring and doing what everybody else is doing. It's just the facts. That's his damn problem. T.O. on the other hand, him being a dickhead. That's his damn problem. Same thing too. Remember T.O. used to run his mouth about motherfuckers and then go elsewhere. Cause there's some fights that he should have had on his belt along with a few ass whippings. See, cause T.O. always ran his mouth too. That's one thing they have in common. They both always running their fucking mouth. The both of them. Equally. They both been running at the chops and ain't did shit. That's the problem. You're selling product. So these dudes don't even know. They be talking themselves away from fucking money. And that's the part of the reason why collectively these motherfuckers can't move a damn thing. So of course, if you're not moving shit, if you can't move units, why the fuck I'm gonna do something with you? That means I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to move most of the fucking units. If you ain't moving no units, why should I even do business with you? See, that's the part that y'all missing. It's the business aspect. Guy ain't scared to really fight no fucking body. It's the business aspect. And motherfuckers that's getting it, they ain't gonna keep on trying to carry the motherfucking weight, man. That's the thing. These dudes, it's not good business. So you can't criticize a motherfucker for making a smart business move. You cannot criticize a person for making a correct business decision. So sometimes, not all the time, sometimes when these guys who do generate they good business in boxing, the reason why, not all the time, the reason why they say, man, for what? It ain't because they're afraid of losing to the motherfucker for us to fight. Not all the time. But they already know what is going to be money-wise. That's what it is. So if your favorite fighter fall in the category where you need to go talk to your favorite fighter. Tell him he need to get his weight up. Tell your favorite fighter to get his weight up so he can get his bank up. But if his weight ain't up, he ain't gonna get his bank up. Fuck out of here. I ain't giving out no damn free fucking money. Huh? We done already had too much weight pulling on one side already in the sport of boxing. Come on now. Even prime example, look at Bud fucking Crawford, fighter of the decade, Mr. Pound for Pound. Need I say more? Need I say more? Need I say more? This is no disrespect to my man, CBD. But do I need to say more? I didn't think so. It's a business. And some guys and some dudes, some men are in there and they standing on business. I mean, I make money. I'm trying to make money with motherfucking money. I can't be making money with motherfucker that ain't money. I mean, I did the throwback. I know he deserved not to be called that no more, but damn. Oh, hell, the queen, Tay-Tay, the queen of MMA. Make sure y'all checking out my girl, my sis, Tay-Tay Brown, the queen of MMA, the queen of New York State and City. But that's what it is, y'all. What we talking about? Money making rich in this bitch, huh? You have rich and famous. Some of them are rich and famous, then some are just rich and not famous, and some is just famous and not rich, and then you got fighters that ain't even won. Then you got fighters that ain't even rich or famous. It's just shameless. Nobody knows about them. It's like, cheers. Let's go to a place where everybody don't know your damn name. So that's why, once again, these two motherfuckers better put on a performance that's undeniable, that's gonna make the boxing world say, yeah, man, we gonna start putting the money in on these motherfuckers. Now, the next time he fights somebody, man, we gonna all go out and support him. Matter of fact, we gonna all galley up and rally for this fight to do something. Cause like I've been telling you, hard-headed, tender asses, this shit is about fucking money. But you're talking about, it's about accolades, it's about trophies, it's about belts, you stupid motherfucker. The world is about damn money. What the fuck? No goddamn trophies and belts don't make the world go round. It don't pay bills unless you're selling this shit or you're pawning it, okay? Unless you're selling it or pawning it, that's the only way you're gonna get some money off it. Fuck a damn accolade. Huh? You got dudes that ain't never been a damn champion not one time and they making good money. Think about that. See, it's about being a selling product. As much as we don't like his goofy ass Ryan Garcia, prime example. Prime example. Say what the fuck you want to say about him. Guess what? He sells. Say what you want about the goofy motherfucker, he sells. His goofy ass is actually a fucking star. We got good fighters that ain't even stars yet. They just good ass fighters. They ain't a star or a superstar. We got two right now, neither one of these motherfuckers that's fighting tomorrow night on this main event is superstars. Barely a damn star. They just know. I don't think neither one of them is a fucking star. I'm just being honest. Agree or disagree? Correct or incorrect? Here's the thing. Names buzzing like a motherfucker. Neither one of these motherfuckers is stars. Just because you famous don't make you a star. Just because you known don't make you a damn star. Okay? You just known. That's what it is. I'm just saying, people. So this thing, this fight that we waiting for tomorrow, it's crazy. But hey, yo, don't forget to go check out Bachram and Josh Kelly, which I think Bachram's gonna smash. Goddamn Josh Kelly. I think Bachram gonna make easy peasy work of Josh Kelly. You know they fighting today. I think they fighting in the afternoon. So make sure y'all go check that out. Alright? But we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm a mind my manners. I'm gonna get up on out the way. We got C-Man Ruffin coming up next. The No Duck Zone podcast. It's the woo side for the ladies over there with my brother C-Man Ruffin. So when I close out in a couple minutes, make sure y'all go right over to the No Duck Zone podcast, chop it up session with my man C-Man Ruffin, the chicken sauce king, along with D Free. You know what I mean? And sometimes seafood be on there. So y'all make sure y'all go check Clarence McClain out, man, with the No Duck Zone podcast, chop it up session, my favorite morning show. My show ain't even my favorite show. I'm being honest with y'all. See? I'm a real motherfucker. That mean I'm a real motherfucker. That mean that's just me. You see how real I am? I know I got nice little shit and all that, but is it my favorite show? No. I'm a fan of somebody else's show, and I think their show is better. I'm a bigger fan of their show than I am of mine. That's just me. See, I'm real like that. See, Crush can say shit like that. How many other motherfuckers you gonna get on here and really say some shit like that, Quee? I think I'm the baddest motherfuckers, but I think people is a little better. I just like them a little better than I like my own shit. There's nothing wrong with that. I like other people's shit more than I like my own shit. What's wrong with that? I'm real, goddammit, shit. I ain't got no time to be playing and faking the funk with y'all. I don't got time for it. Okay? God damn it. Shit. But yeah, man, so that's what it is, man. We fight weekend. We gonna see what they gonna do tomorrow. Listen, I already got an F. I know, sis, and you know, I know where you be, and you know you gonna see me. You know what I mean? You know. But listen, man, I'm gonna say this, y'all. Let y'all beautiful people leave so I can go and get off this clock. Go home, kick my feet up, roll me up a little something, and think about some ill things in my mind. Oh man, smash the like button, man. It has been a beautiful thing to always get to talk whatever, you know, with your beautiful people, with some real people, because the ones that come here, I know y'all real. You know, no, not shooting nothing at nobody else, but y'all know what it is. You know, only real recognize real, so real is gonna go where the real spill is. All right, that's just what it is. So I appreciate every last one of y'all. Y'all like fan to me, then I got my sexy mama, Big Illy. Makes me act silly. Make me feel kind of in a willy. It pumps when you cook them. Yeah, you remember that, Queen? It pumps when you cook them. Listen, I had to say this because I was talking to somebody yesterday, right? So y'all know the hot dog ballpark Franks. You know, they pump when you cook them. So listen, right? I'm talking to a couple homies in the neighborhood, some females from my neighborhood, right? So, you know, they was discussing a shortage on sausage. Yeah, a shortage on sides. They's talking about, little meats. So she said, well, what? No, she said, what in the Joe? She said, what in the Jesus Louise is going on? I said, what you mean? She said, man, ding dings don't come like that no more. She said, what happened to the joints that pump when you cook them? Old school, I'm about to get up out of here, my brother. Check the playback. I'm gonna stick around for a couple minutes just to give you a rundown of everything that I talked about. I don't know how long you was here. Probably been sitting for a minute. But she said, what? Yeah, she said, yo, what's going on in here? She said they don't make them like they used to. I said, what you talking about? She said, what happened to the joints? She said, what happened to they pump when you cook them. I said, oh, damn. She said, yeah, it's a shortage on, Well, M.O.C school just talking about Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, how detrimental and important that this fight is to the both of these guys as far as market-wise. All right, we know they've been reaching and trying to get that big dough and everything. Nobody's, jumping out the doors and, to buy the tickets or whatever for this fight. Part of that is their reason as that this fight not even being sold like that. It's their fault. And to be honest with you, everybody, like some matches, everybody don't want to see. A lot of people didn't want to see Shakur and T.O. A lot of people never wanted to see Shakur and T.O. And I mean, I ain't got no problem with that. Yeah, I think it's a 50-50 fight. Even though the odds is towards Shakur, but still anything can happen. But I know one thing: they both better perform. I don't give a damn who whip who ass. Old school. I know they both better perform. And they in order for them to get some good money, bro, they gotta perform because they already ain't pulling nobody in there. So that's why this is a hit and miss for the both of these dudes. Because this is the only way they're gonna, up their bank if the way that they perform, no matter who wins and no matter who loses. Yeah. I still have throwback golden ticket holder. That's always, we already know he got that Willy Wonka golden ticket. We know, we do know. That might be in effect, y'all, that might be in effect. And don't forget tonight, man, Pro Box boxing going on. And then we got a Bachman fighting this afternoon. So Bachman and Josh Kelly, I think on here, it's gonna be about 2 p.m. our time. I know you don't, Quee. I know you're fine. I'm just saying. Somebody got dealing with that shit some damn where. Uncle Cass Sports, what's up, Uncle Cass? About to get my old wild ass up on out there. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Uncle Cass 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. Go brush up on your boxing knowledge. And then if you don't have any boxing knowledge, one of the best ways to start is Uncle Cass. The boxing historian. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go check out. You might have to check the playback out, but I was just talking about, the importance of Teofimo and Shakur. They both gotta perform. That's just what it is. The fight ain't selling. Promoters ain't promoting like they should. So they definitely gotta perform tomorrow, no matter who wins or loses, because this is gonna be the tell and tell for the both of these guys. Like I said, some fighters' careers be over. Some fighters' careers are over before their career is actually over. And I think some of y'all don't understand. I think y'all gonna start understanding what I'm saying, because it's happening right in front of us in our very face. A lot of these fighters' careers is over before their career is actually over. Meaning they ain't gonna be no bigger or any better than what the fuck they are. They ain't gonna generate more money. They might start making less money. People not calling for them. People don't give a fuck to see them in the ring and things like that. Then you pissing people off and nobody's really gonna want to deal with you. That's the problem that both Shakur and T.O. have together. That they pissed a whole lot of people off. Down to their own fans, all right? Down to their own fans. They fans is not even overall happy with them. All right? But look, let me run this down. I'm going to get up on out of here. So listen, y'all, go right over to the No Duck Zone podcast. My brother, Clarence McLean, aka C. Ruffin, the Eddie Kane, I still got it. And he always got the special sauce for your chicken needs and chicken wants. Alright, then he's gonna take us over. Well, I don't know what's gonna go on around 10 because B3 actually been over on TikTok during the time that he's normally over here, so I don't know if he coming on or not. But I'm gonna still save it for there, so B3 picks may be around coming in 10 to 11 o'clock. You know, that's gonna take us over to Uncle Cass, you know, Friday, last class of the box historian class, you know. Friday is Friday, go over there at 2 o'clock. Then you're gonna take us over to your favorite content creator, my favorite content creator. Just Do Boxing, always giving boxing is Just Do, love it. And then he's gonna take us into the evening, it's Friday, so I don't know if Sports Talk Network is doing Roll with the Punches tonight. They normally take a break, and then we got my boy TD Sports doing this thing, Thomas DeLuke. So look out for Thomas DeLuke tonight around 8 o'clock. I don't know if anybody's calling the Pro Box card. If anybody that's gonna be watching the Pro Box and y'all gonna call it, put something up, I'll be over there, but I definitely will be tuning into Pro Box tonight. And then if anybody that's gonna be doing live commentary, any of the fam, let me know. I'll be over there for the live commentary with you, because I listen to us commentate. I turn the volume down, just watch the fight, because I don't need to listen to their asses. We know this sport better than their asses. We should be getting a paycheck, but you know, hopefully we'll get to that point, or some of these content creators will get to that point. Honestly, I really do. Because I think there's a couple of them that's very good and well deserving of it. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna get, that's about Friday. So Friday's pretty much open. It's fight weekend, fight night, Pro Box. Then we got fight this afternoon, Bachman, Josh Kelly coming on. So, hey, we got some boxing, y'all. So we got some boxing during the day. Then we're gonna go into the evening with Pro Box. And then tomorrow we're gonna get ready to see what the hell is gonna happen with Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. But my final word on the card, I think the undercard might do better than the main event. I don't know how much this would play on a morale by things not moving and being successful. So let's just hopefully they get some tickets moving overnight. Hopefully it's a last minute thing for both of these guys. Because what they need to be successful in sales and performance. Because like I said, if these guys don't impress by they win or they loss, their money is never gonna go up. That's just what it is. Appreciate y'all kicking it with me early in the morning. Y'all can be doing something else. Y'all can be getting some morning head or whatever. You know, y'all can be cooking breakfast, taking the dog for a walk. I don't know. You can be picking boogers or whatever. But you choose to come and check me out in your morning time, and I really appreciate every last one of y'all. So with that being said, from my heart to yours, thanks for tuning in. It's the Mickey freaking legend, the masters of ceremony, Mr. PSA, the adjuster, aka the ultimate. I shut him down, shut him down. Yeah, y'all, be shutting them down. And I've been going through something on the hip hop side of things. I'm gonna tell y'all about that damn later. I say this, y'all. If any of y'all got TikTok, go on here, and I don't know if you're on TikTok, you might have seen it. It's something that's going on in Philly called the E-Matic Challenge. It's a fucking dance. If any of y'all follow me on TikTok, just go on in and check me out, Crush the Legend STN. So with that being said, peace and love to everybody in the building. Shout out to my one half of the two-man crew, Angry White Men. One of my favorite shows. They ain't your average white men. You hear me? They ain't your average white men at all. Just like I ain't your average brother or lover. You better go ask another. And I'm out. Peace, y'all. Shout out to Sports Talk Network, and we out of here.